Welcome, art enthusiasts, to a special showcase of the Idols Are Human Too series by the artist Alexander Ryan. Each of these 6 artworks is a narrative in itself, reflecting on the often overlooked human emotions of public figures. Join me as we explore the depths of this compelling series. However, briefly, before we dive into each artwork, let's talk about the theme. This series emerged from Alexander's personal observations of the toxic commentary and unfounded rumours directed at some of his favourite idols. In a world where public figures are often placed on pedestals, we sometimes forget that they too are human. We often elevate public figures to a status beyond human, sometimes overlooking that they too experience a full spectrum of emotions. Each artwork in this series is a reminder of their humanity, a commentary on the toxic culture of bullying by some on social media and unrealistic expectations sometimes seen in the world of fame. First, Echoes of Solitude. In this thought-provoking piece, we see a young woman's huddled form sitting by a window, her posture echoing a deep, unspoken sadness. This piece speaks to how public figures, although often surrounded by crowds, can feel deeply isolated and misunderstood by the world watching them. Next, Veiled Sorrow takes this exploration deeper. Here we see a woman enveloped in her own arms, her form huddled on a sofa, reflecting the unseen tears of those constantly under the public eye. It's a melancholic representation of the personal sorrow carried by idols. The interplay of light and darkness beautifully captures her solitary moment of grief. In Stolen Childhood, we're drawn into a scene of poignant reflection. It portrays the sacrifice of personal experiences for fame. The young woman and the teddy bear, both with their backs turned, symbolise the lost innocence often traded for early success. This piece speaks to the childhood joys sacrificed by those who grow up in the spotlight. With tears behind the mask, the metaphor of a masquerade mask speaks to the constructed personas public figures often have to maintain. A young woman stands near a window. Her downcast gaze contrasts with the mask she wears, highlighting the disparity between public perception and private reality. The 5th piece, Shadows of a Silent Song, is a stark reminder of the internal battles hidden from the public. The personal space of the woman, her posture one of despair as she sits on her bed, surrounded by the solitary silence. This scene captures and underlines the silent struggles that often remain unseen by the public eye. Our final artwork, Invisible Scars in Reflection, is a touching encapsulation of the series' theme. It depicts the reflective moment of an idol, away from the world's eyes, contemplating the emotional scars inflicted by fame. She sits on her bed, seeking solace in solitude. The presence of a laptop and phone signifies the constant connection to and impact of public scrutiny. Each artwork in this series, with its stark black and white palette, is not just a visual experience, but a narrative on the emotional toll of fame. These pieces collectively paint a story of vulnerability, loss, and resilience, urging us to empathise with the human side of those we idolise. We're reminded that idols, just like us, experience a spectrum of emotions. As we conclude this journey through Idols Are Human Too, let's carry with us a renewed perspective on the lives of public figures. Behind the glamour, there are real people with real emotions. So, finally, thank you for joining me, and if you found this showcase moving, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Here's to more understanding and more humanity. And if you or someone you know has been affected by cyberbullying, similar to the themes we discussed today, please keep watching for an important message on support and resources.
As we conclude our journey through the Idols Are Human Too series, we'd like to extend a heartfelt message from Alexander Ryan, Digital Dreams Art and AI Appliance. To those affected by cyberbullying, please remember you are not alone in this. Help and support are available, and reaching out can be the first step towards healing and empowerment. On screen are some global resources where you can find support and guidance. You are never alone.
It's so high, I think I was a silly kid, waiting for my pride. the sky. I said, I know you've had enough. Life is over, filled your cup with every bit of sadness. You're in a nosedive, don't know if you'll be alright. You're coming down loud at the speed of sound, but a heart wrecking inside. You're in a tailspin, don't know how to win. Your hopes were high as you conquered the sky. Think you're grounded for life, but out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise. You said